People always underestimate the trading rules, man. The trading rules are going to be one of your most important things to basically keep yourself consistent in the long run in trading. And I'm going to tell you guys how to literally ingrain it in yourself to never break these rules, okay? Now, the feeling of tilt is fine. The feeling of FOMO is fine. Even the best traders, they all have the feeling of FOMO, the feeling of tilt, the feeling of all of these things, but they don't act on it, right? Because they understand what it costs to act on this, you know, impulse. Now you need to remember to yourself a few things, and this is what really helped me be very consistent with my trading, you know, with my prop firms, with my personal capital, all of the above, everything. Even with the crypto swings, I am consistent because I understand these two things, okay? Firstly is, I want you to understand that you need to be happy in both situations. This is the best way to position yourself. For example, if you're not happy with the next candle on a trade instantly hitting your stop loss and the amount that you're willing to lose on that trade, if you're not comfortable with that, then do not place the trade. A lot of people place the trade because they're just looking for the positive scenario. They do this in crypto as well when they invest, and they're like, oh yeah, but this 3k I put in could turn into 30k, 10x. It can do that. But are you willing to lose the 3k? Some people put 10k in, they put all their savings in that they get, and they're like, all right, this can go to 100k. Yes, it can go to 100k, but are you willing to lose the 10k? If you're not, then don't place it, because if you do lose that 10k, now you have to, in your brain, you're thinking, I need to go get that 10k back, and then I need to get up to what I wanted anyway. And it just becomes an awful spiral that is going to put you back in that warehouse. Do you know what I mean? So that's one way you need to think. Another way you need to think to never break your rules is to understand that this is not just for you. All right, you trading and following your plan is not just for you, it's for the people around you. You following your plan affects your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister, your partner, wherever you're with, because you need to understand the long-term game. If you follow your rules that were set out there for a reason, then you could make a better life for not just yourself. Forget yourself. You know, some of you guys watching, be masculine. The masculine trait is to understand that you want to look after those around you. And even if you're a female, whatever, you want to look, obviously you want to look after the people that are around you, right? So think about this. You breaking your rules and not doing what you need to do today to be disciplined is going to affect your family's lives. You know, you're not going to be able to pay for that vacation for your mom because you don't have the money in the future, because you blew it all, because you over-risked. You know, all these little habits add up, okay? Another thing to understand is that, yes, habits add up. You might think, oh, I'll break my rule here, I'll break my rule there, it'll be fine. But if you don't have a strict set, and you wasn't planning to do that, and you go away from your plan, that builds a little habit, a little thing that you might not realize in that time, but the compound effect adds up, and in the future then comes to like screw you over, you know, because then you're thinking, oh yeah, when you're on bigger money, when I was on smaller money, I risked all my account and I managed to get to this size, so why don't I do it again? You do it again, you lost years of work. There we go. You need to remember in trading that it's an amazing game and it has loads of pros, that you can make money, from your home, you can make money, you know, in a short period of time. Really, it's not actually short because it takes a long time to even get the skill to be able to make the money in a short amount of time, but you get the gist. But you need to understand that you can lose it very quickly. It's very risky. So you always got to keep your head screwed on and understand that these rules that you put in there were there for a reason. If you're willing to risk more on a certain account, that's fine. But you need to understand that that account is there for that reason. If you're splitting up your funded accounts, for example, into a high risk, medium risk, low risk, that's okay, because you understand you're still making rules about it, right? I'm not saying never risk high, always risk 0.1%. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you're going to risk high, be prepared to risk high and be prepared to lose high, you know? Have the money in the backup, or I'll be playing with the house profits. You know, some traders, the way they trade is, they make, if they're up a lot for the month, then they'll increase their risk a little bit because they're already up for the month. Or the worst case, they're happy with the worst case scenario, saying they lose this and then they go still up 5% instead of 10%, and then they'll call it a month. You know, you can do things like that, but I want you guys to, after this video, have a think about your rules, have a think about write down what's the worst case scenario for you, and make your percentages on how much you risk, how much you invest based on these things, okay? There's different types of investing. There's trading, there's long-term investing on like index funds, things like that, which are safer, but you're always happy and comfortable with the worst case scenario, and that puts you in Zen mode. When you're in Zen mode, you trade the best, you think the most clear. And this is another reason why I say that you're not really going to break your rules if you have other income coming in, if you have a job. Don't forget, listen, forget all these furors online, man. I'm telling you, as a real, like, I'm telling you, literally, forget all these furors online. A lot of people have different things. They have inheritance money, they have things like that. If you don't know the situation, don't compare yourself to them, okay? It's fine to have a job and trade if it's gonna make you make more money. All right, it might come to the stage where eventually you want to quit the job and you want to focus on other businesses. That's fine, but in the beginning it's fine. Don't think that you need to just go all in on trading when you don't have money, because when you have money coming in, you're going to think more clear, you're going to be in Zen mode, like I mentioned before, and you're going to trade better, and you're not going to break your rules, okay? Remember all these things I said in this video. It's going to help you a lot, and I hope it does help you. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what videos you want to see. I can do more technical things for you guys. But yeah, most of my technical strategy is built from my experience, like personal experience on the chart. I've added tweaks that I've personally seen, but I can go through a few things like that as well. But yeah, comment what you want to see, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. You can follow me on Instagram below or join my Discord as well. Peace.